Hello, my dear children of the apocalypse, and welcome back to my slow metamorphosis into the Orange Doom. I mean, trust me, soon I'm gonna start growing facial hair, a pair of balls, all that. I can't say that word in the first 30 seconds of the video. Oh, yeah. Whew. Gotta love this new YouTube thing. Anyway, yeah, Severus 13. A relatively balanced map, in all honesty. It's very well balanced, actually. You know, B and C is the caps you need to hold. They're the ones with the most cover around, and they're also the easiest to hold because of the sightlines they have. B is slightly hard to get into, but you only have really 4, maybe 5 ways into the cap if you really want to get down to it. C, however, is relatively open with lots of cover. And a way to, well, contest this is by doing something fantastic. You know what it's called? It starts with an F, ends with a... Oh wait, no one's here. It's flanking, obviously. Tiger mains, you don't really understand. Oh wait, actually they do understand this. They just don't realize they should be doing it in a panther. Shh, don't tell them that. But anyway, back to the match. I'm using the 76 Jumbo. Not the 76 Jumbo. Jesus Christ, I know what a tank is. This is the 76 Sherman. Ooh, yeah. Honestly, the FL13, the FL11. Yeah, the M4A1 FL11 in the French tree is better in every single way. I mean, the autoloader, the turret, oh my god, it's perfect. I love it to pieces, and it's amazing. And I'm about to come around the corner into a glorious little boy called a Tiger Man. Oh man, he's glorious. He's still got his baby blue eyes and this bright blonde hair and a nice crew cut. Ugh. Maybe even has a uniform or something. Oh, I don't know which uniform it would. It must be an American one, obviously. Yeah. Oh, that's it. I mean, look at that. There he is, and he whiffs a shot into my. Oh, there we go. Into my fuel tank. What am I gonna do? Ooh, reload the gun just a little bit. He's still peeking around the corner. He isn't angled at all. A very easy kill. He forgot that I'm not a 75 jumbo. I have a 76. Boy, learn to angle, and you would have been almost impenetrable other than a cupola. And it's astounding to me that Tiger mains really don't know how to angle at all, because it's the easiest thing they've done. Hell, that one bounces. What? How the hell do you bounce on a Sherman? Where are you aiming in order to bounce on a Sherman? And of course, he's expecting me to keep pushing around that corner. Drop some arty on him so he can barely hear me, and very easy kill coming up. Oh, there we go. Oh, very easy. And this is the thing about playing against players at this BR of 5.3, 5.7, sometimes I just 4.7, is that no one is really that skilled. No one is really that good at the game yet. Yeah, they're still learning, so it's kind of up to me to beat them into a pulp until they learn how to play tanks. And then when they get to the air, I can beat them into a pulp and teach them how to play close air support. In a moment, there's going to be something. I was drinking out my glass of wine here, so I see the tiger, I'm drinking my wine, I put it down, I literally punch my mouse, and this tiger doesn't do anything. If I can win whilst drinking wine, what has happened to the BR bracket? Because once upon a time, this BR used to be full of really skilled people. People used to be really good at this BR. People used to perfect what they're doing in 3.7, modify it at 4.0, 4.7, and then perfect and execute perfectly at 5.7 and above. This is where a lot of lineups have their best close air support and their best vehicles. For World War II tanks, of course. And I'm talking about this very, very generally, because I don't really like playing above 8.3 because top tier for me is where it used to be at 8.0, 8.3. And then for a bit, up to 9.0 with when the KPZ and MBT 70 were introduced. Now that Churchill Crocodile has released me from my earthly bonds, and thus I'm going into close air support. This is very, very simple spawn point manufacturing. I've survived long enough to attain enough spawn points that I can spawn whatever the hell I want. And a lot of players don't have the skill set to farm spawn points in this way. Spawn points are from being hit. They come from capturing points. They come from killing things, hitting things, getting assists, crits. All of that gets you more spawn points. Now, the more hits you get, the more you multiply your spawn points, and so on and so forth. So there's a Churchill Crocodile. I don't think anyone else is going to pen him. So I very obviously just drop the bombs on. There's no point in using the H4 because they've had a shadow nerf and don't do anything anymore. I mean, yeah, they do something. It's just they don't perform how I expect them to perform. And that's the problem with CAS. And it's why a lot of people don't bother learning rockets and instead just drop several thousand kilos of bombs on one person and then return to base or get shot down by an AA. Which is kind of unfortunate because rockets are, well, they require a lot of skill. That 109 was using gun pods, which makes them heavier and maneuver worse. But what he doesn't have is any real way to kill ground targets. Yeah, he's got 20 mils. They have what, 20 mils of pen? Maybe 30 at a push. But with H4s, I've got 36 mil, and I've also got enough for 10 kills. And that's just for hitting something. Hell, I don't even have to hit some open top AA. That's how it is. And as much as I'm a little bit glad that a lot of people haven't really discovered rocket CAS again, it also makes me kind of sad because it means that people are taking fighters and not using them to their full effect. For example, the P47. I think the premium one gets 2 1000s of 500 and like 8 or 10 H4s. I mean, yeah, they're slightly hard to aim H4s, but that's easily what the bombs drop, the 2 1000s, the 500, and then you got your H4s left. So that's easily what, let's call it 2 to 3 kills with the 1000s, 1 kill with the 500, and then if you're good, maybe 6 kills with the H4s. Call it 5, just to make the average player seem slightly better. And then you have vehicles which have just rockets, but the rockets are laid out in a very, very similar place. For example, this plane I'm flying right here, the P-38J low, with 10 H4s all mounted in pretty much the same place. The way you learn these is by going to test flight and practicing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But no one does this. So what I want you, the viewer, to do, my dear child of the apocalypse, I want you to go into a test drive, take an RP3, take a H4, take any kind of rocket, ignore the bombs, and practice until you can kill with every single rocket. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.